What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the last video was about how to pick the right course in the right country for you. This video I'll be talking about things you should be considering before moving abroad for education or employment. The first thing is vlogs. Guys, make sure you watch vlogs. There are many YouTubers who keep shooting vlogs, videos about lifestyle in different country. So if you're going to a particular country, make sure you have been binge watching vlogs of that particular region, lifestyle vlogs. Even I shoot vlogs, but because of this lockdown situation here in India, in my city, I cannot go out and shoot videos. So I've decided to help you by sitting at home. So yes, watch vlogs so that you can learn various things about the culture, about the roads and everything. Vlogs are going to teach you many things that no counselor, no website can teach you what vlogs can actually teach you. Understand your living cost. Okay, people go blindly without having a basic idea of what their living cost is. You first have to figure out your living cost. Don't just look at the salary and start jumping and make a decision and move abroad. Consider your living cost. What do you have to consider? Number one is rent. The next thing is Wi-Fi, mobile bills, laundry setup, kitchen, grocery, gym and everything. Now, how are you going to find out the expense for all this? Remember, I'm just giving you an example. If you are going to some country, for example, you're going to Dubai, UAE, let's take United Arab Emirates as an example. If you come here, make sure on the internet you figure out the living costs. How will you figure out the living cost of groceries? I've done a separate video on that, but I'll still give you a tip. Find out the leading supermarkets of that particular region. Okay, so now when you find the supermarket, you can go to the website, click on online shopping, and you can see the list of groceries with the prices and everything. You'll have a rough idea of how much you're going to spend on groceries. Similarly, on rent, in India we have OLX, in Dubai we have Double, in UAE and Dubai we have Double. For Canada we have Kijiji. So if you're moving to a particular country, make sure that you know the website, the classified ads website, where you can check various accommodation prices. My recommendation is make sure that your accommodation includes everything, your Wi-Fi, laundry setup, kitchen and everything. Make sure it includes everything. Be sure about the financial document, guys. Many different countries have different requirements. UAE has a different requirement. In Canada you have GIC. In Germany you have block account. So different countries have different requirements of financial documents. In few countries you have to show income tax return of your parents or whoever. In few countries you just have to, in Canada GIC, you just have to take 5,50,000 rupees, deposit it in a GIC account, guaranteed investment certificate it's called, and every month. Now when you block this amount in Canada, 5,50,000, what happens is for 1 year it's your guaranteed investment certificate. When you move to Canada, you'll be getting your check and your debit card. Every month you will be getting some money out of that blocked account. I'm giving you a rough idea, $12,000. So I'm giving you an example. For example, your GIC has $12,000. The amount is 5,50,000. I'm just giving an example. It is $12,000. Now, if you go in the month of January, from January to December, you will be getting $1,000 every month. Now, it's your choice. If you don't want to use it, let it be in the bank. You will get some interest, maybe very small interest. If you want to use it, you can use it. And second year, you don't have to show any amount in GIC. You can empty that account by withdrawing it every month. You can't withdraw it at once. Similarly, in Germany, you have a block account where previously the requirement was 860 some euros, but now it is some 8,60,000 back then. Now it comes to around 10 lakh rupees. So what happens is every month when you block the amount from here, either Kotak Mahindra or some other bank, you get your money blocked. Okay, every month you will be getting money from there. Now it's your choice if you want to get part-time jobs and make your living out of it, or it's your choice. Make sure what is happening with your financial. Don't confuse the thing that I'm trying to explain you is, don't confuse your tuition fee with your living cost and your financial document. There are specific blocked accounts, what you have to show as your family's income, your parents' income, your father's income. there are various requirements. Try understanding that what is the document that is required, and if your amount is blocked, ask them how your amount is going to be used. Guys, getting a basic clarity is very important. Getting basic clarity on transportation cost, tuition fee, living expenses, the benefits. For example, you've decided on a country you're about to move. Make sure you understand the complete benefits of moving abroad, okay? Complete benefits of staying in that particular region. Location, the weather of the place, culture, like what kind of people, they're friendly people or people who, you know, want to be away from you. So make sure you figure this out before you move abroad. Then is the part-time jobs, what kind of jobs you're getting abroad in that particular region where you're going, and how people cannot con you. What is the minimum wage policy? How much are you entitled to get? No one should fool you outside. That should be your primary thing in your head. Make sure you do conversion of currency in a very good manner. Conversion of currency is something that people go crazy about. They have no basic idea. See, if you get a basic idea about salaries that you're getting, salary is the reason why people, you know, students, particularly my viewers who watch my videos, they're very much thrilled and driven by placement and salaries. So this point is specifically for them. They are driven by salaries. Now, one thing you need to understand is when you are 100% correct and particular about your living cost, okay, your financial documents, your rent, transportation, all basic expenses. I'll do a separate video on different countries, how much you're spending, but this is just a brief idea that what you need to, what the basic research that you're supposed to do. Now what happens is you are basically involved in currency conversion. For example, if you take a Kuwaiti dinar, I'm from India, Kuwaiti dinar is about 250 rupees. As in, if you give 250 rupees, you will get 1 Kuwaiti dinar. Now what happens is, if you get a salary of 1000 dinars in Kuwait, okay, or if not 1000 dinars, say if you get 500 dinars, I'm just giving Kuwaiti dinar, okay, KUD, you will convert it in the home currency thing and you will say, oh my god, I'm making so much money. But my dear friends, you are not living in your home country, you're living there. Consider the living costs and everything over there. You should not be in a situation where your living cost and everything is 400 Kuwaiti dinars and you're getting just 500 and you think you're making a lot of money. But you're not, because you're spending the same amount of money. To talk about Vietnam, okay, Vietnam, whatever, sorry, Vietnam, sorry. The dong that you get in Vietnam is for, it's the opposite. If 234 or something is the, no, 335 I think is the amount. That means if you give 1 Indian rupee, you will be getting 334 dongs from there. Now, but that's all the thing. If you go to buy a coffee, एक कॉफी आपको मिलेगा 1 करोड़ का, लेकिन वो 1 करोड़ उनके वहाँ पे होता है. तो आप ये देख कर कूदो मत कि 1 करोड़ मिल रहा है मेरे को. 1 करोड़ उनके यहाँ से है. बट इफ यू ब्रिंग इट बैक टू इंडिया एंड कन्वर्ट इट इनटू योर करेंसी, इट विल बी समवेयर अराउंड, इफ यू डिवाइड इट बाय 330, इट विल 1 करोड़ का अगर होगा कोई अच्छा खासा मील, तो यहाँ पे आई थिंक कितना होगा, मैथ्स मेरी बहुत ख़राब है, आप कैलकुलेट कर लो. 100 रुपये का चीज़ है, वहाँ पे आपको मतलब 23,000 या कुछ होगा, तो आपको लगेगा वाह 23,000 डोंग मेरे को मिल रहा है. बट एक्चुअली होम कंट्री में वैल्यू नहीं है. तो वैसे भी आप डोंट कंपेयर इट विथ योर होम कंट्री, ओके, व्हाट सैलरी यू आर गेटिंग, कंसिडर इट विथ दैट पर्टिकुलर रीजन. Don't convert. Currency conversion, it seems very attractive, but it is not. If you are bringing in money from Kuwait, you will think it's a lot. If you are bringing money from Vietnam, you will think it's very less. But that's not the thing. आपको देखनी पड़ेगी living cost और ये सब you have to manage, and then see how much you are actually saving after spending basic जो खर्चा है आपका basic expense. Guys, and make sure about the language. You're about to leave for abroad, and if you see that French, German, Arabic is something that is mandatory for you, make sure you watch YouTube videos and try to learn basic words. In some countries you need to be highly proficient in that particular language, so please make sure that you're very careful about the language, because you don't want to be in a situation where you move abroad and you have semantic barriers where you can't understand, you can't read, you can't communicate. Make sure आप ऐसी जगह चूज करें या फिर जहाँ जा रहे हैं what languages are spoken, what languages are written over there and signboards and everything. Make sure you check that out. Guys, one thing is parties, पूजा. जब आपके पेरेंट्स आपको ले जाते हैं कोई पूजा में, कोई पार्टीज में, आप जाओ, network with people. You know what is going to happen? If you go to a puja or you go to a birthday party of a kid, you'll be meeting so many people. And बात ही बात में निकल गया कि
मेरा घर है कनाडा में, मैं तो यहाँ कुछ दिन के लिए आया हूँ,
तो बस बैग उठाओ चले जाओ कनाडा. रेंट तो बचेगा भाई, रेंट तो बचेगा. यू विल सेव रेंट. ओके, डू योर स्मार्ट प्लानिंग. इफ यू कैन स्टे इन कनाडा विथ योर फैमिली फ्रेंड्स and pay negligible amount of rent or free and get food and all from them, get the family environment. Why do you want to go to a place like Germany? So be very keen on this thing and this part is very crucial. Socialize करो अपने family, अपने relatives को. इतना भी मतलब ये मत, don't think your relatives are of no use at all. Try to make use out of them. And I'm being very practical. These are the things that you need to keep in mind when you're moving abroad or you're planning to move abroad. Guys, make sure there is no racial discrimination. Don't move to a region if you're getting high salaries, whatever. Don't, make sure you're not going to a region where there is racial discrimination. बहुत बुरा हाल हो जाएगा आपका. लोग मतलब discrimination between each people. If you're from Asia, if you're from Europe, discrimination between you having an Indian passport or you're having say an American passport. Same for the same skill, some other guy is making a lot of money, this guy is not making that of money. So don't do that, because I think don't opt for such places, because racial discrimination is something that is very negative. It won't let you explore your true potential. Always compare accommodation versus hostel. Check out the hostel infrastructure, the hostel, everything. I won't recommend anyone to stay in the hostel because it's just within your university. You won't get to explore your the city or the country you're moving to. I don't recommend hostels, but accommodation, like I said, go check out many classified websites and all. You'll get many accommodation, but for the first time when you're going, make sure you opt for some cheap hotel or Airbnb for at least 1 month, because 1 month you're there. You opt for some Airbnb, the website Airbnb. Just go there, opt for book any beautiful place for yourself, and you're good to go. Then you can go there, do your research, check out places using bus transport, whatever, and then decide on where you're living. Don't finalize your living place from here in India. This is a big thing that I'm telling you, because यहाँ पे आपको photos दिख रहा है बहुत अच्छा, वहाँ पे आपको उतना नहीं अच्छा लगेगा. In India you will see sunny Leon. When you go there, it will be sunny Deol. Book something, a hotel or Airbnb for a month or 15 days. Go there and look out for an accommodation. One more important thing is your education loan. I've done a separate video on education loan. You can go and check it out, right? Nishit Shaw education loan. You'll get the video. But be very careful on how to pay, how to utilize your education loan money. What happens is many people think that they can spend their living expense from the loan amount, but in most cases or in some cases you cannot use your loan amount for living expense. You can just use your loan amount for tuition fee. Similarly, there are some banks, or it depends on your loan terms and agreements. There are some banks that provide you, it depends on the contract or the agreement that you have. Make sure that your tuition fee, your living cost and your financial document, all these 3 things are taken care of by the bank loan. Or if you're taking a bank loan, make sure what is it paying. Is the loan paying your tuition fee, or is your loan paying your living cost? Guys, it's very important for you to understand the difference between tuition fee and living cost. Tuition fee is something that the college takes for teaching you, okay, and living cost is your accommodation and everything else. So make sure that your loan amount, okay, the bank you've taken loan, that amount where you're planning to use your amount, do some basic work on that. Going to a different country, okay, you're going to a different country altogether, and it's very important for you to keep these things in mind, that you should have enough money. That is what I think, because if you're spending so much, why not little more to get that extra? Make sure you have enough money and don't go on a cut-to-cut basis. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any more queries, comment, or DM me on Instagram. Thank you so much, and more interesting videos are being lined up. Want me to make a specific video for you? Comment below. I will do it for you as soon as possible. Take care.